to my Aquariuses. Hi, Aquarius. Still haven't figured out how much of a lag there is when I start these. Starting something new. Are you? I am. I'm an Aquarius rising. So much so that I jumped right into it and apparently thought there was such thing as February 31st. And then also respected the irony that March 1st still equals 31. So I've been thinking and resonating on your energy for a bit today. And the first thing I can actually say, it's like, even when you're off, you're on. Like, it's almost like you can't go wrong, but at the same time, you feel like everything is wrong. And it has to do a lot with all these planets in Aquarius right now. Give me a second, I'm sharing to some other pages so people can have access to this. These are live on Facebook, uploaded to YouTube. That could change. Everything's bound to change. Aquarius, I'm pretty sure you can understand that. Like, we're pretty comfortable with change. We're also ever changing. But I'm gonna get right to it with that being said, because there's so many planets here and there. Like, Mercury's coming out of retrograde, but there's like still some effect of it there. But like, this is pretty much aimed towards what's going on and advice that's going to be useful to you from February 22nd to March 2nd to it could be the Hunger Moon, but there's a lot of, like, I feel like you're hungry for change and you will be in that moment, but like, you need to slow down. Everyone keeps mentioning Texas and snow, which, you know, everyone has their own feelings about that. A lot of people are like, oh, I'm sorry for what Texas is going through. I am, but on the other hand, I'm like, it's just snow. And not everyone that is in Texas has been in Texas their whole life. They should know how to deal with snow. Like, at this point, the weather's been erratic and unpredictable for years. There's several places that have gotten snow that haven't. I really don't understand, like, if you can't handle a snowstorm, how are you supposed to handle mass chaos? And I think you're feeling this about a lot of things. Like, there's a lot of people you're looking at in your circle, like, how can you keep living that way? How can you not change? You're just like, you're in a state of mind where you feel like it's better to be by yourself right now because you don't want to offend anyone. A lot of people have a stellium in Aquarius. I would say I do, but more so it's in Capricorn, but I'm Aquarius rising, and I feel a lot of my issues in life right now are due to being in Aquarius rising. But y'all have a lot of stuff going on in your energy. A lot of people are getting witty, trying to learn new ways to make money, learning electronics, learning business. Like, it's almost like the life is getting an intellectual upgrade, but you were already there, but yet you're still getting upgraded. So it's like a whole another level, and there's nobody really to talk to about it. You're just like, fuck, what the fuck is going on? You almost probably feel like you're going crazy. You're not going crazy. Your wheels are just spinning. Not really thinking. But there's also the whole thing, like, Venus and Mars are going at it. You got Uranus and Saturn. You got a lot of Pisces coming into your energy. Like I said, it's just emotions and haywire madness. But we're going to get into it. I'm going to pull you guys a Shaman Oracle, Mystical Oracle card. To see what advice I can find for you that'll really just get you through what you feel you're going through right now, Aquarius. Because it's hard. It's tough on Aquariuses. We're all up in our heart and our head. Some guidance, advice for Aquarius during this season, during this time. Some guidance, some advice for Aquarius. And I do read these ones intuitively, like straight out the gate. So, this one didn't want to go in easy, so you got the arrow. I feel like it's hard for you to focus. You need to focus on focusing. You're gaining the understanding that there's not just one way to do things, and you're not really sure if you're going in the right direction in life with the choices you've made previously and recently. I feel you are. Just keep moving forward. Don't get stuck in woulda, coulda, shoulda. That's what I'm hearing, and meditation might help with that. So I'm hearing like maybe meditating the day of and night of the full moon could really get you some clarity, Aquarius. Like, I'm feeling a lot of anxiety and roughness now during your reading, when before it was just like I felt the wheels spinning, but I didn't have like emotions about that. It wasn't like, it didn't feel heavy. It's feeling heavy now. Alright, so now we're gonna do that tarot with the Rider-Waite. 7 cards. Just get some messages for Aquarius during this time of, I hear like mass confusion or just not knowing what exactly is going on with you. Some advice, some guidance for Aquarius. It'll be okay though. Like, Aquariuses are just, especially if you have it in a major placement, is just going to be going through it right now. Like, you're in a spot mentally and emotionally where a lot of people just aren't. And that's because you've been there for a while. 5 of Wands. Definitely not Mercury retrograde, but I think that's just like all 5 of the fucking planets that are in Aquarius right now. A lot of them are conflicting. And I feel like there's a lot of chaos around you, and you just don't want to be a part of it because you already have your inner chaos going on. Like, I feel like a lot of this is like thoughts, conflicting thoughts. Not knowing if you're doing the right thing. Which, I mean, you probably are. If it's rough. Like, got a 4 of Swords. Yeah, I feel like your mental needs a rest. You need to break from the chaos in your mind and in reality. Could be healing from this kind of love woes with the fire in the air there. Thinking of maybe, and I just seen the 8 of Wands, so probably trying to understand what it all means if you are going through some kind of emotional pain right now due to romance. Yeah, wondering when things are going to get better. Is it going to get easier? Am I just going to be sitting here waiting forever for the right love to come, is what I'm hearing for those that are having issues in love. Like, if it comes to business, you're just wondering like when you're finally gonna break through to the point where like it is undeniable success. Magician, yeah, trying to make it work. You're trying to figure out what you need to do, if you did the right thing, and like I keep saying, I'm feeling you are. There might be something you're trying to manifest, like love, a healthy love, I'm hearing, or trying to maybe make something happen between you and another person. And it's exhausting, and I just say take a break. Do some self-care, some self-love. Whenever you're having love woes or problems and it creates mental and emotional conflict with you, just go back to step 1 and start doing self-care and self-love. You'll feel better. And sometimes, yeah, it is easier said than done. 9 of Pentacles, abundance is coming. See, that I keep saying, like, I feel like even though you're so confused, you really are going in the right direction. You're like wondering if you made the right decisions or if you deserve to be in the position you're in, because I feel like some of you already have gotten abundance and you're like wondering if you deserve it. Yeah, you do. Okay? It's okay to do well. You don't have to feel bad about it. Some people get left behind. Page of Swords. Speaking of left behind, I feel like you had to cut a lot of shit out and it hurt you didn't want to. And I feel like it's because it was driving you crazy. Like, it got to the point it was just so mentally conflicting. You're just like, I'm done. I'm done. It's almost like it's a choice between being all up in your feelings or all up in your head and Now you're all up in your head because of the choices you made because you didn't want to deal with these conflicting feelings. Ace of Cups, yeah, a lot of this I feel is around love. Like, you're waiting, like, when is my person gonna get here? When is something gonna turn out to be good? You feel like people keep taking you for granted or taking from you. And like, you almost want to give up on love. Like, and I think maybe a lot of you, like I was, and I'm getting out of, we're stuck on this twin flame type journey, which I'm agreeing with a lot of people now can be very toxic. You're all up in your head, and like, I feel you need to breathe and spend some time with yourself and like take a bath, listen to your favorite music, create some art, write some poetry, because you really are all up in your feelings right now. That's it for you, Aquarius. I know today is a Sunday. Future Aquarius readings will be on Mondays. That's kind of how I have it mapped out. I wish you well, Aquarius, and just know you're on the right path, and love will come when it's meant to. Till then, love yourself, because you're fucking awesome. Okay? If something resonated, comment, you can talk about it, like, share, follow. This should be a weekly thing, and thank you for tuning in to those that did.